See Zakari trying to get into the supports with the player who's on Reaper, as you called out.
Okay. Ooh, and Sigma goes down. Zakari gets another pick as well, and I think that should be a cap. Honestly, good thing is coming over here from PFW. They lost initially, but they're still fighting. Like you said, it's going to be a close one.
Mm-hmm.
Rock lands. Force out of point. Okay, they got to hold back here. Not necessarily sure if this is what they want. 2 down, and they definitely have to hard reset. Either die or just get back. Oh no, Grognog goes in. Ooh, but yeah, I mean, not a lot you can do there with 2 down.
Kiri tried to get the save, but couldn't quite do it.
Yeah.
Gets the TP out, stays alive. Great job there.
Pretty back and forth so far. Is this what you really expected here, Shrike?
Absolutely. This is definitely what I expected. 2 2-1 teams. First map control, I expect, fights to go back and forth. Point to be capped by each team back and forth. And we've kind of seen this exact situation. The other team trying to hold them in here, and let's see how this all does.
Ooh, the flux is nasty, though. High point over here with the later beat. They should be able to do something with it. And yeah, Grognog goes down as well.
And 4 ults out of high point there.
Huge commitment from both teams, though. And yep, back to the neutral. We're going to have one last touch here. I'm not sure how they're going to break through, but...
And you see the Tracer still has their ult. Who do you think the Tracer's going to be targeting here for high point?
Oof. I have a feeling that it's either going to be the Lucio if they can catch him out, or even the Mauga.
Okay.
But it's pretty rough call.
Here comes Zakari's ult for PFW. Doesn't do too much. The Diva ult does come out, doesn't get anyone, but it's 2 down for PFW. And we're going to have to make a miracle play to have a chance here. Alfred's just going to try to be annoying on the Lucio, try to keep this alive for his team to get back, but he's just getting beamed by the entire team.
And that's the first point to High Point University.
Great news about Control is that it takes 2 points to win.
I do like that. And for the most part, I think this is definitely going to be one of the worst maps for them. I think Garden is definitely going to be where they're going to shine with the Mauga.
Airball out of Zakari there on the shot.
Thinks no one's... Oh, another one?
I think it was off. Oh, I mean, 0 for 3. 0 for 3. It's unacceptable. That's not going to win a national championship.
Not in basketball, at least. All right, round here starting in 3 seconds. Swap over to the Ramatra. What's going on here? And no TP onto point as well. They're just playing the bridge battle here.
Got the Freya from High Point this round.
Both teams here trying to control the central pillar and try to fight for Mega as well. But we do have a pick on Zakari, so PFW might have to play a little bit slow here. Another pick on the player. It's not looking too hot. And Grog goes down as well.
Not the ideal first fight for PFW.
No, but I mean, hey, we're a comeback team.
That's true. Ton of damage on the Sigma there, but going to be able to get out. Grognog switches from Mauga to the Ramatra. Last time we saw this map, Grognog dominated on Mauga, so I'm ready to see what he can do here on Ramatra.
This neutral battle is going to be a little bit rough because Ramatra would like to get close, but they're easily breaking through all of his defenses, trying to get space. Juan, what's Tracer looking for here?
The Tracer just trying to be annoying to the DPS in the back for PFW.
Yep. They find Jean. Or Jean. Another hard reset needed from PFW. I mean, at this point, what are we looking for here, Shrike? Give me an
I feel
analysis
like,
on this.
I mean, as a gold player, right?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm seeing some separation in terms of the team fight. Like, we have a Ramacha pushing up into the Sigma, like he's tanking the rocks, but then like the divas kind of be annoying to our backline, to our DPSs and tracers. It feels like we're not actually fighting like a full team fight.
Yeah.
You can see like it always starts with like one pick, and then we just get snowballed. Like right there, Tracer got a kill with their ult, so now we have to back up. But like other instances where we're actually like more pushed up, our whole team like we just lose the fight.
Hold on, the Freya just died somehow. Oh, but now we're even. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely something here. There's an opportunity. There's a glimmer of hope.
Grognog
goes down.
Now overtime, PFW's going to have to make another play here. Try to keep this first game alive. Sakari just...
Not necessarily the performance that we need, but this does not have to set the trend for the rest of the series.
I could not agree more. Next game, I feel... I don't feel I know. It's going to be a better game from PFW. Not our map, not our mode here. No. High Point definitely earned that first win. Just didn't really allow us to get in a groove. Tracer was definitely annoying. Just really couldn't get any picks, I feel like.
No, I couldn't agree more.
And I gotta ask, what are you wanting to see here in this second match?
I want to see the Junkrat back. I think we need to ban their DPS first so we can secure that that character pick. Make sure we have it on there, because the player, if you put him on Junkrat, there's no telling what it can do.
That is a good point. Macros knows what he wants to see. And we will see if PFW can do that next game. And we will be right back.
Oh, Grognog deals with that, as only Lucio's there for the speed. See, no Tracer this match as well.
Yep. High Point did ban Ramatra, so Grognog probably going to be on Malga here for this game.
Zakari does go down, but we trade 1-for-1. Alpharats also goes down. I don't know, right now PFW a little bit split, and we drop another one. Hold on.
But Jane.
Jing doing great things over here in the back line.
Sigma by themselves for now. Lucio is behind.
By himself, no cooldowns. He goes down.
And now we might get a stagger. It looks like High Point's going to disengage here. PFW will take control of the point. And then Flashpoint percentage does go by much faster than control. So it could be, it's literally a couple team fights. And the point is over. Remember that it is best of 5 here instead of best of 3 in control.
Definitely a different feel compared to last game. It looks a lot stronger over here for Purdue Fort Wayne. I am liking the corner coverage as well. Ooh, Accretion goes down. How do we capitalize off of this?
Lucio 1 for High Point. Couldn't quite get the pick. Sakari does go down.
2 down for PFW over here. Let's see if we can hold on to point a little bit longer, though.
Their Sojourn just popped their ult.
I mean, that's best case scenario. An ult for, what, 3 straggled people? I think that's good. I think that's great.
PFW got that to 70%, so one more cap and it should be ours here on this first point. See a High Point Sigma does have their ult, so we'll see how he uses that. I feel like this certain point might be a little rough for Jane's ult on Baptiste. With that wall, it just like, there's not really too many sightlines I feel like on this first point, so I don't know if we'll see that or not.
Oh, and Sigma's capitalizing off of... Ooh, beat goes down. And we got a pick. Oh my gosh.
Sakari just absolutely snipes the other Sojourn.
Chasing
Ancient
down the Genji.
Meteor.
He's won. He's almost dead. Oh,
Absolutes.
absolutely won.
Offrat's trying to get it, can't do
Finally
so.
found the Sigma. I think that's the only pick that we really need here.
Juno trying to keep the Genji alive, but can't quite do it.
Ooh, Jing and the player both go down. It's not looking too good, but hold on. Mauga ult's available. Let's see what happens here.
Does trap the Sojourn. That's going to be a point for PFW, but
70%. We've burned a lot of ults here. I mean, High Point does have beat advantage. Let's see how they convert this.
Zakari is sitting on that ult. Here it comes out. Enemy Lucio ult comes out, and the Genji ult. See what that does for High Point. PFW looking really low right now.
They can just hold out for a little bit longer. We'll get cardiac. Oh, no. Grognog down as well.
So that first point will go to High Point, but a lot more competitive, a lot more, commanding team fights out of PFW on that first point. So we'll see what they can do here on the second flash point.
Couldn't agree more. Especially over here, the Junkrat angles go crazy. So, I mean, we'll see how he capitalizes off of this point specifically.
We didn't really call it out immediately, but the High Point tank did switch to Ryan.
I'm not necessarily sure how I like that because he's just a big meat shield for Mauga to get into as well. I think Mauga as well outpaces him with his charge instead of Reinhardt's charge, but I mean, PFW does lose his team fight as well, so. All right, a little bit of a rougher first fight, but nothing you can't come back from. We have ultimates coming up as well. Jing almost has another window. I don't even know how he got it that fast. He's just a freak of nature.
I think the only thing we're missing here is macros on the team.
I don't know. I don't know if I can perform like this.
Well, the
On
people
Ryan
at PFW
overextending a little bit.
are ready to see.
He might go down.
Ryan
Oh
does
my
go
gosh,
down.
Ryan goes down.
The Juno, absolute. Grodnog gets the Juno as well. You can see the player got their Sojourn, so this is going to be a cap for PFW.
All right, there's.
And just like that, momentum starting to sway back a little bit. This is what we needed.
See if the player starts getting set up for this Junkrat tire as well.
And PFW knows what it's like to play in competitive matches. I mean, all season, obviously, but both series last week, very close games. So this is nothing new to them. See Grognog close to his ult.
We do have the advantage. They have to come into the point, especially with a tire right above their heads. What is he going to hold on? Oh.
Ryan Shield tanks it. Grognog gets pinned and goes down.
Nothing to be worried about. We can definitely get some more percentage here. Let's
Still-
see if Jing opts as well for the window goes down before the beat.
Now it's a 4v4 for now. I mean,
As long as they stabilize, they should be good, and it looks like they're doing just that. At 70%, even the fights lost is still one fight territory.
Grognog gets the trap on the Lucio. And this whole time, remember, PFW has had control at this point. Ryan, kind of interesting ult there.
Yeah, I mean,
Trying to make
hold
a
on,
play.
the blade comes out as well. One goes down.
Grognog just trying to pressure the Kiri. See 2 down for PFW right now.
The point goes back to High Point, but all we need is one fight, and then we're good. Team just needs to stabilize and come back.
Yep. Couple extended fights here on this second point. Zakari is going to be the only one with their ult here. See if anyone else can absolutely cook up their ult before this overtime's over on the second point, but
It's going to be a little bit difficult with Rush here available for High Point as well, but if they do commit this, then they won't have it for the first fight and third point.
trying to get the Kiri out, can't quite do so, but Ryan's getting
Ryan's pretty
laser.
low.
You can see the Lucio pressuring the Kiri off the Ryan there, forces the ult out.
Rush comes out, but it comes too late. And PFW here looking very strong.
See there, Lucio going to try to be annoying. Let's see what Zakari can do about that. Or erases him from the lobby.
Insane. Perfect work right there from PFW. Let's go, team.
Just like that, PFW ties up this Flashpoint game 1-1.
It's not over. Job's not finished. Still got 2 more points to go.
Just as Macro said, job is not even close to finished. Still need 2 more points.
Oh, we do see a swap over to the Hog. I mean, Hog against Mauga, we know how that matchup goes. He's just another large target, but there's not even a shield to go with it. Bless you.
Thank you.
No problem. Yeah, we find a pick on the Genji. Ragnar looking pretty healthy. As long as he has cardiac arrest available, I don't see him going down ever. I mean, with the Hog right in front of him, he just has infinite healing right there.
Hog tries to get to Lucio, isn't able to do so. Fury won here. Oh, can't TP out. Ragnar just ripping through the entire team.
He's going for more? He's just going for more. Oh my gosh.
Turns around the Sojourn. They can't get to the health pad. I mean, what an opening fight here on this 3rd point for PFW.
Already at 30% as well. I mean, one more fight and they might be able to close it out if it's long enough.
Not to mention we have 3 ults.
Yeah, no, for sure. Although they do have Blade coming up and Coltman has been putting in work with it every single time. Hold on. Cage goes down. Beats forced out. Both beats forced out. Let's see how we convert this over here for PFW.
Every ult in the entire lobby coming out right now. Let's see what happens. Ragnar goes down, but oh! Well, I mean, what is going on in this lobby? What is going on in this lobby?
I mean, if you wanted to see a Fiesta, you're right here. You're in for the show. Okay, they lose point, but again, 99%. We saw this last point. I mean, all they need is 1 more fight.
Enemy Hog does have their ult. Zakari and Jane trying to cook up their ult here.
I mean, what really can you expect with the Hoggle if he's just playing? Oh, we get a pick on the player. Not bad. They can just reset. They're good. They're okay.
It's the advantage of going up 99% to 0.
Yeah.
See, High Point kind of pushing
Hold
up.
on. Ragnar punishing their push, though,
Kiri
forcing out
out.
Kiri rush. Goes on the Kiri, but she's just going to TP away.
Oh, Kiri's still here, trying to stay alive.
Sojourn just whittling down Grognog. He might be a little bit overextended here. Need to get back for 1 more fight.
They made full reset for PFW, and they're going to have to kind of rush here to get back to point. I mean, Hog still does have their ult, so they're going to be able to push PFW off. I don't know if PFW is going to be able to do much here, to be honest. Off Rats is going to have to try to be annoying here on Lucio.
And they're definitely listening out for that, but it doesn't look like no one's turning around. Oh no, Lucio's going to match him right now.
High Point
All
will
right,
back
Window
up
goes
to the
down.
point.
They're backing up, trying to buy space with the Hoggle. Suzu goes down as well.
Oh, pretty weak back there.
Yeah, High Point having to concede a bit of space, but they should be able to recuperate soon.
1 down for High Point. PFW has the numbers advantage for now. The player goes down.
Alpharat's looking for a pick on the Genji, doesn't secure it. Opts to go back with the team, and we just capped the point.
I mean, did we just say C9? What just happened? Just nobody on the point for High Point, and PFW gets the 3rd point, so now they're up 2-1.
It's looking much better for PFW here. They found their footing. I mean, again, these players are here to play. They're not here to mess around or anything. We swap off of the Hog as well, back into the Sigma. How do you think that's going to work against the Mauga?
Here's what I think. I think PFW is going to take this point, and we're going to even up the series 1-1.
Me too.
I am...
Sojourn coming in behind. They're committing 2 ults into this fight. Ragnar lands a slam, but it's not enough.
Ragnar's just going to reset.
A man after my own heart. Not bad. I mean, whenever High Point has died, they've always given up 30% every fight. We're at 19 right now, so we definitely have a really good chance to cap it before 50. Oh, they're opting to play it slow, which is...
I'm sure the player is looking for an opportunity to get a pick with that ult, and here comes the ult. got to be aiming for somebody in the back line here. We can see a mark.
Suzu timed perfectly though. No, it seems like the Sigma's the right pick over here for high point. But I don't think that's going to stop the Mauga. He's just going to charge straight in.
Great timing there. High point 86%. Now let's see if PFW can even put up a fight on this point. I'm going to rush around here. Genji's going to call that out, so high point's going to rotate back to the point.
They do get a fight. Window goes down. Ooh, but we instantly find a pick on Grognog with the accretion.
PFW just gets the point, but
I don't think it's enough.
don't think it's going to matter too much here.
Not bad. Over here, 2-2. There's still a chance to win. See how they recuperate for the next point. Alpha Rats is coming up on the beat. We do have that advantage coming for us. So, I mean, we can definitely win this first fight with it.
I think the Sigma has been a bit of an issue here for us.
A little bit. I mean, how are you going to get any value out of cardiac arrest when you just have a shield in front of you? And once that's down, he just has a shift. It's very difficult to play that way. You either have to look for a flank or just hope that your healers can keep you alive. Sigma looking for the automatic ult, forcing out the beat. Grognog, though, finding 3. Oh, he gets booped off.
Sigma weak, though. Can't quite get the pick on the Sigma. PFW trying to just contest as long as they can, but High Point will take control of this 5th and final point. PFW under some pressure now. Alpharats goes down late, so PFW's going to have to wait a little bit for the 2 supports to come back.
It's looking rough, but definitely not grim. There's a chance here coming up with the player's Junkrat ultimate.
Just
we're buying space. Alive goes down.
Sigma kind of isolated for a second here.
And we do secure 3 picks. Now we need to go on point.
G by themselves now, pretty weak. Absolute cinema right now. In this flashpoint match, PFW does take control. See how long we can control it for. I think we just should win the game. And
there's a huge stagger right there on the Genji.
Not to mention PFW with 2 ults and 2 more to come soon.
The flux is always a problem. Right now it's not looking like they'll get it soon. What do you think they're going to open up with? I'm feeling the blade over here.
I think I'm going to have to agree. We have the Curie ult come out.
Curie rush.
A lot of ultimate.
Not a lot of value from the rush, but also no value from the window. Grognog goes down.
High Point does take control, and PFW's only going to have 1 more attempt here.
If the Lucio dies, they might not be able to touch. He's got to live here.
Switchman tries to push up to try to maybe find it, but can't do so. Alfrat staying alive right there was absolutely massive.
I mean, he's just the greatest player alive. Alpharat's here with the beat going into point. If you can find this pick on the... Ooh, not enough time. High Point University taking that second match. I mean, I don't know what to say at the moment. I'm at a loss for words.
Unfortunately, PFW down 0-2, but can I inform you of something?
What's that?
It's a best of 5. So the reverse sweep is possible, ladies and gentlemen. Reverse sweep is not only possible, pretty close, especially the last game on Flashpoint, 1 fight away from winning the game. So it's not like we've been dominated, okay?
Yeah.
We just have to make a little adjustment, win 1 or 2 more team fights overall, and we win a game. and then we take this game, we have momentum in the series, right?
Yeah, if we take this game, I think it's going to be looking rough for High Point as well. Obviously, losing a game after a 2-0 lead, you start wondering what's going to happen next. Hope it goes down that road because I want to see my boys go through with it.
Got Jane back on the Baptiste once again. Grognog going Sigma.
I think he just wants to mash it. He wants to show him who's boss here.
And we do see that the Tracer comes out from High Point.
Gonna have to be a bit careful here with the Hanzo, but obviously all these players know to respect him pretty well.
The Grognog just really not paying too much attention to the Tracer right now.
Oh, Tracer's is gonna try to go around.
We have a Sigma versus Sigma going on right now. Hanzo in the back.
We do find the pick on Tracer, so we can definitely fight for the space again.
I mean, Kari putting a nice little beam out. And look at that shield from Grognog, shielding off those heals. Sigma by himself gets taken out. And this looks like my gameplay from the other day, just incapable of doing anything.
Obviously, this first point being pretty oppressive for the attackers. Second point as well, once you get past that gate, the high ground's pretty oppressive, but I don't think that'll pose too much of a problem with the Tracer able to get around. Gonna have to keep an eye on her, to be honest.
And I do remember a play from a few weeks ago. The other team on this map on offense took Jetpack Cat, took their hog over the building onto the point. So I don't think we're going to be seeing that today, but that's always an option.
I mean, if I watch TikTok as well, I would probably try to make those plays as well.
Grognog and the rest of PFW just kind of cooking Grognog.
Ooh.
Tracer just being kind of annoying in the backline here.
Ooh.
Grognog gonna
Finding the player as well. Oh, we see her. And
That's
the
huge.
rock! Oh my god.
And the universe is saying to him. And I mean, when the universe is saying to you, rocks are gonna land.
I mean, our team captain knows he has to perform here.
I think the Sigma has been probably one of, if not the main issue here for PFW. I think Grognog knows he's got to step it up, try to diff this Sigma.
He's doing just that. He's coming up on Flux. Let's see if he tries to... Ooh, we get Fluxed first by the Eli. And PFW goes down.
Honestly,
Pretty good first hold.
I would agree.
I agree. Look, this second point high ground, it's one of the most oppressive ones ever. I think I've been flamed by my team more times than I can count just because of how difficult it is to get through.
PFW, all ults available. High point with 3 ults, so we'll see what happens here when PFW decides to use those. 3 minutes, 45 seconds for High Point to get this payload to the next point. See the Sigma goes down already.
No ults needed as well. Oh, other than Alpha Rats. Well, a little bit of a Hanzo and Junkrat 1v1 action there.
Gardo trying to help his team out with the Tracer. Hanzo pretty weak here. Absolute.
Ooh.
Does get healed, but Kari can't quite get the pick. Now Tracer's all over him. That's just unfortunate.
I mean, this
sequence there.
Tracer's just playing like a vulture 24/7. Look for any targets slightly out of position.
Hanzo goes down.
The Flux goes out, forcing B.
Zakari popping his ult.
Looking for the
Kill
Kiri.
Absolute
Oh!
gets it. Meanwhile, the player also gets the Tracer, so now PFW with numbers. Sigma by himself for a second. Hanzo is still alive, but the player's right behind him to force him out.
Right now it's looking like it's just
Look
a
at the
cleanup.
stagger. Can we get this Sigma pick here? This would be massive. Kiri tries to save the
Kiri
Sigma.
TP. Ooh. Oh, but the pulse? Oh, never mind.
Now Grognog's pretty weak. He's gonna back up.
Because of that push, they didn't really have time to get back into the high ground. Let's see what they're going to do fighting here in the low.
See the Kiri popped her ult for High Point, and the player returned with some interest there with his own ult. And once again, High Point forced to back up. 2 minutes left.
Both of these teams trying desperately to fight for the high ground, but I don't know, it's kind of hard to push it with Grognog defending the gates so well.
Player can't quite escape. Here comes the Hanzo ult. Isn't able to get anybody, but 3 down for PFW right now. Thank you, Eugene.
It's not over yet. They're going to be able to get one more fight past these gates, but it's going to be cutting it kind of close.
And we see 0 ults for High Point. Alfred's going to possibly have his ult here for this last fight.
I believe he's definitely going to build that up.
Not to mention if it becomes too extended, Grognog as well.
Grognog pushing through, but the rock goes on him. I don't know, this fight's going to be a bit difficult without a tank, and Beat goes down as well.
PFW does contest for a little bit, but High Point will escort this payload to this point, and now they have a time extension. 2 minutes left to get it to this last point. Let's see what PFW can do about that.
It's only 2 minutes, not a lot of time.
Fortunately, PFW did use 1 ult there. Use Alfratz's ult. But that did take up some time.
Pulse goes down, forces the Immort. Let's see if Grognog here opts for a Flux. Accretion down, so obviously he wants to capitalize off of that. No beat as well, because that was committed last fight. And he finds it on the Kiri.
Just 180 flicks. Just rocks the Kiri from 2 nanometers.
Nothing but pure intuition from my goat right there.
Lucio kind of by himself with the Tracer here on the right.
Card's getting kind of close, but they're down a healer. How are they going to capitalize off of this opportunity? They find another pick on the Coltman, and now it should be pretty straightforward. Just go and find picks on everyone.
Potentially the last straight up 5v5 team fight here of this first phase. 40 seconds left.
Definitely feeling that calm before the storm.
Go to 3 ults, and ults do start to come out.
It's looking like another fiesta. When the Flux does land on Emre over here.
Or can't do too much with his ult. Junkrat ult does come out.
Junkrat ult doesn't find anyone. Looks like this might be a full cap from High Point. Jing fighting on for dear life, but he goes down.
We still have our Lucio trying to take up time. Can't quite get that health back. And goes down.
Goes down with B. 2 seconds. They can do it, I believe.
I mean, 2.2 seconds. I think we push this to a little OT. I think we get the win. I think that's what's going to happen. Couple ults there late from the DPSs. I don't think that our decision making or like the timing of the ults was bad. I think they just weren't as effective as we were hoping.
Yeah.
But in this game mode, I mean, we have a lot of overtimes. So
yeah. And Grognog over here, he definitely was getting that Sigma diff throughout the whole game. So we'll see him come out swinging in the first point, hopefully.
I think that was huge, showing that we actually can go up against this Sigma that we've had issues with in the last couple games, but I asked for some adjustments from PFW, and I think we've made those adjustments, and I think that we have a really good shot here of pushing this to a 4th game here if we can win this one.
Vendita's got you under lock and key, huh?
Sigma's glitching a little bit. What's going on?
She claimed I am a threat to myself and others, though I cannot recall why.
Not really seeing any changes on either team.
I know the feeling.
Only one would really be the Hanzo. Swapping over to Emre for High Point University. Start of first point. Tracer looking for an off angle. Forced back by the Lucio and the Emre, so now he's got full control of that high ground over there.
I do feel like last round we kept the Tracer in check better than the first game. So we'll see if we were able to do that on our attack phase here.
Right here, we're finding a lot of space. Emre out of position. Hold on, the rock might land. I mean, look at that. That use of natural cover.
Tracer one tap just gets out. Grognog just knows where the Tracer is going to be, going for that health pack there. Tries to get the pick there.
Grognog finding 2 picks.
Just 3 left for high point on this point now. Both supports and their tank.
He has no cooldowns, but everything's coming up. Oh, that rock miss is going to be huge here.
Just shoving them off the point.
Not giving him any breathing room. That's, I mean, what more could he expect from a tank right there? He greens for the rock, but I don't think it's enough. It costs high points tank their shield. And the rock lands, so now Sigma, ooh. He's getting healed by both of his healers here.
That's all it's going to take Grognog down. I mean, we had numbers advantage for a second there, just unable to fully cap the point, but we do get the first tick at least.
And not bad at all, especially because we have ultimates coming up. They're going to be down Flux, which has always been a deciding factor for their wins in every team fight.
And I don't remember too much as to when exactly High Point capped the point on their attack phase. I think it was a little before 2 minutes, so I don't think we're too off pace right now.
No, not at all. Rush goes out, but Kiri goes down. I mean, if we just calm down here, stabilize a little bit, no one dies, then we can just push in all together. With this Flux as well, it comes out before beat. Perfect, beautiful.
See, we just waited out that Kiriko ult and then just pushed with our ults back, and now Grognog's just shoving through them right now. Kiri Lucio gets separated. Kiri is going to TP back. You see their tank switching to Ryan. Trying to get maybe to the point for a contest, but just lets PFW take it. And so PFW will get the time extension.
4 minutes in the time bank. I think PFW is looking very strong at the moment. Especially if we can get Alpha Rats or the player and find the pick on the Sigma. I mean, still 3.5 minutes. I think we're looking fine.
Good news about that is that we just got the respawn moved up, so it doesn't take Grognog very long to get back.
No. And we do have the ult advantage, so there's definitely a lot of room for buying space with a Rip Tire here.
That piece all comes out, but
It's a little bit wide, a little bit too far for anyone to get any use out of it. And a little bit rough here for PFW, but looks like the players are looking to make changes. Maybe not on the characters, but mentally.
Yep. A little bit of a rough fight there for PFW. Kind of just got rolled. But I'm not worried.
I'm not either. I mean, we have the tank scared. He had to swap off the Sigma. He knew he was being diff.
Grognog worried too much for him. See that. DPS just sitting on top for High Point. Ult comes out. So Kari can't get the other DPS, but the player will get to Lucio with their ult.
We're down both DPS, but we do have Flux here. If we can just chip down their resources, we should be able to look for something huge here. Now, it's very difficult to push through the Ryan shield. Obviously, he's a counter with Sigma. If he just gets in your face, there's nothing you can do about a Reinhardt. Nice shield.
And ult's back, but
No, he finds the Rhine. Tries to get the high ground, isn't able to fully get there, but now he's on the Rhine. Stopping the pin as well for his team.
Everyone just trying to get in there. Crack gets the kill on Reinhardt. That's going to be huge for PFW. We're at a bit of a standstill there for a second. Tracer trying to be annoying back here, but now we have a little bit of momentum. Let's see if we can get a nice little snowball here for this first checkpoint.
I think that first obstacle is the only real one with the Rhine. Right now, once they get the payload moving, it's going to be very difficult for him to position somewhere to be right in front of Sigma's face.
The high point pushing for the high ground here.
Another Emrail coming out, but we're getting the window for it. And we find a pick on the Rhine. Ooh, 3 down for Purdue Fort Wayne.
40 seconds left. Grognog's just going to pull off and reset. Ferrat's going to go down as well.
Still enough time for a full regroup.
30 seconds left. This is going to be PFW's last chance here. Keep this game alive. Or go down in the series. Everything falls on this fight right here. The player's going to have to kick up his ult. No ult from high point, though. So the player's ult could be the difference here if we have a...
Well, Tracer looking for a pick. They find the pick on Zakari.
Need a good ult from the player here.
Down 4 to 5, but oh, we find the pick on the Tracer.
By the way, Grognog did switch for a Matcha as well.
Looking to counter the Rhine. Find a pick on the Kiri as well. While he's in form, he shreds down the Rhine. It's looking very good over here for PFW. All they have to do is convert a couple more kills and they should be able to cap this point.
High point going with Lucio and Tracer. Very annoying to get off of points like this. Trying to extend it for high point, but see what Grognog can do as Ramacha here on point. Tracer weak.
Gotta find the kill on Tracer. Just one. Nice. I like that, Zakari.
We got an ult here on Baptiste.
Window down and we secure that point. Said when the chips are down, we just keep on swinging. It does not matter.
Minute 20 remaining now. PFW probably can only afford to lose probably like one team fight.
It's all going to ride on these shield placements as well. Reinhardt has that shatter available to him, and one good shatter could be the deciding factor here. He's pushing forward, looking for it.
Full team pretty much goes down other than Grognog. Alpharat's also pretty low there behind him. Alpharat's probably just trying to get out, reset, and there he is.
Gets out. A little bit hairy, but he's out of there. Last fight territory, but I don't know, moving into this fight without a shatter to keep the Ramatra in check, it's looking a little bit rough for High Point.
We got both support ults from High Point as well, so we'll see how they use that.
Immediately opting for the rush to buy them some space before this last fight. Not sure if that's the right play. They can just wait that one out. Now that it's over, they're looking to fight in. Ramatra's buying space, trying to look for his ult. Emre goes down. Kiri TP's in as well. See,
Lucio was just waiting on the Ramatra ult.
I mean, he's definitely going to outlast it regardless. I don't think that it was necessarily the best beat. And we find a lot of really good picks here. If we can find one or two more, we should cap. And we're going into overtime.
Just as we called, going into overtime. And as we said in the first phase, they had 2.2 seconds left. Pretty much your only goal for PFW is to push it to OT. Not too worried about the time. That last fight.
That last fight was phenomenal. I think they played it very well.
Waited out the Kiriko ult. We knew the Lucio was waiting on the Ramatra ult from PFW. But our Lucio also ulted back, and then Ramatra kind of just pushes through their entire team with his ultimate and just completely runs to their team. We had the player ult as well to help finish the kill. Just beautiful gameplay.
Grognog over here showing his tank mastery. Obviously, every time that he goes out swinging, the Eli just has no response. He has to counter swap.
We have seen this tank swap many, many times during this. But also, I think that's situational for High Point as well.
I agree.
Grognog going to go Ramatra here. High Point, obviously, with a Sigma once again. I mean, we could see Reinhardt, we could see Sigma, we could see anyone out of this tank. But starting off on Sigma.
They're opting for the Tracer as well over on High Point. She was struggling a little bit to find footing during the first point. Let's see if Purdue Fort Wayne can keep that pace on her, shutting her down wherever she goes.
I think both teams 1 minute in to their attack phase really did not get much progress at all.
No.
So I don't know what's going to happen here, to be honest. Like,
Me neither. I mean, both teams are hungry. Obviously, Purdue Fort Wayne wants to make the upset happen, and High Point looking to close it out.
just so crucial to stay alive. It feels like if you die one time, I mean, game might be over. 30 seconds left. Tracer low.
78 health on the Ramatra. The player goes down, but it was still a 4v5.
Need
Two
one
down.
pick. Obviously, PFW respawning pretty close compared to High Point, so 1-for-1 trade would be good. Just 14 seconds left. PFW gonna have to make a push.
Alpharats is definitely going to have to look for something here.
Grognog gets rocked down, but stays alive. Grognog really weak. Baptiste perfect.
Touch point, but it's looking a little rough for Grognog. He goes down. Hold on.
See the Sigma very weak as well. Alfred's trying to get in there. Sigma's so weak. But
Ooh, 2 with the pulse.
so close. And PFW didn't even get the first tick, I don't believe. So rough situation there. But the good news is they can do the same thing on defense,
Yep.
right?
Oh, they could tie this out. What does happen in the case of a tie?
That is a great question. That is a great question. We will find out.
Yeah, we will find out, I guess, because I have no clue whatsoever.
So High Point with a minute 2, they have an extra 2 seconds compared to us.
What are they going to do with 2 seconds? I mean, I believe in these players. Every single one of them is playing phenomenally.
I agree. I was just going to say, I really want to see Grognog get a little Sigma action here. And he does select Sigma. This is just a tough beginning portion for offense.
Yes.
So I don't think seeing 0 capture, 0 ticks on this point would be surprising from both sides.
Do wonder how High Point's going to try to break through here. Obviously, they relied a bit on ultimates on the last capture, so I don't see if them getting anything more than a tick, or I don't see the game going to anything other than a tie, to be honest.
You see that yellow mark there at the top of the screen on the around the A. So if High Point gets that first tick, they do win here. So see what happens. If you're PFW, you pretty much can't go down. Feels like first pick just wins the game with 40 seconds left.
Both Emery bombs are down. Might be able to look for some aggression with that.
You can hear just Tracer being annoying in the back. Grognog just...
Grognog putting the clamps on them. Finds the rock.
See PFW up 4-3 in numbers right now. And Lucio gets booped off. Alfrat's diffing the other Lucio.
That's my hero right there.
10 seconds left. If we get the stagger here, it's probably it. We get the Sigma, we do, and that is
Ooh.
huge.
Tracer gets on point, but they've
Yep.
lost too many. I don't see them coming back from this.
Kiri goes down.
They're just playing cleanup crew at the moment.
Tracer and Lucio are going to try to be annoying, but they can't do so. Lucio ult comes out from PFW. Reinhardt can't do anything about it. And it's a draw. It is a draw.
The real question, what happens now? Because I have no idea.
What happens now, ladies and gentlemen? We are actually asking you. What happens now? And I told you, PFW game by game has gotten better every game. Okay? We got, I don't want to say we did not get destroyed, okay? But it was a comfortable win for High Point the first game. Last game was very difficult for High Point win. It was very competitive. PFW was very close, and now we drew. So theoretically, we should get a close win next game. I don't know how you're feeling.
I do see those trends happening. I mean, obviously Purdue Fort Wayne struggling a bit in the beginning, but game after game, they're just getting better. They're just getting the download. They have the book open right there.
Yep.
Reading it page by page.
I mean, the book keeps growing as well. Every game, more knowledge, more adjustments to be made. And I'm not sure exactly I think we just continue with the series like that game never happened, I believe. I'm not exactly sure. We will have an answer for that soon, but what do we wanting to see next game?
I'm not necessarily sure. It depends on the format. If it's another hybrid, I would love to see the Sigma again. I think Grognog over here showing great skill on that character. His early rocks, phenomenal. I did not see a single one of those miss. If it's another Flashpoint, then obviously I'd like to see the Mauga Junkrat. What about you?
I think Mauga would be great to see, but I think depending on the map as well, Grognog has proved that he's capable of playing multiple characters now. I think he is honestly outperforming the other Sigma at times when the other tank is going Sigma. So we'll see what happens with that, but we will be right back. And we just saw that hybrid. I mean, it's basically a push. I mean, it's called hybrid, but you know. So we have a similar game mode here. Pretty much the same thing. You're pushing the payload. You just don't have to cap the point. Now you just have an extra checkpoint to push the payload. We're going to see high point here. Going to have some people on the high ground causing some issues.
Ooh, that rock does land. No cooldowns from Grognog.
The Tracer has just been an issue.
Definitely think we need to do something about that high ground. The Wuyong's just getting too much value from those bubbles.
It feels like at times we've kept the Tracer in check really well, and things have been going pretty good for us. And then we've had moments where the Tracer has been an issue, and that's when things aren't going well for us. So if we can just get it like an early pick on a Tracer on one of these fights, then I think we're looking at it.
I agree with you as well there. I think a lot of that has to do with the map geometry. Obviously here, Tracer has a lot of little corners that she can hide it with until they engage. And then once their attention's away from her, she can just capitalize, but we find a pick on alive. Grognog goes down, but we're still fighting for the advantage here.
Tracer trying to get this pick on Lucio, but two of PFW players come to offer Rat's help. See Grognog's back in the action now.
Now Junkrat's over in the side trying to pose a problem for the Sigma. Definitely buying them a lot of space here, actually. Now they've pushed the car almost past the corner.
Grognog just trying to buy some space, trying to push it back, just tanking, if you will, those rocks.
Oh no, the Flux comes out. Finds a pick on Zakari, but
Let the Kitsune guide you.
forcing another ult. Definitely not what we want to see here from Purdue Fort Wayne, but we have the ult advantage, it looks like. Or we will have the ult advantage soon. See what the player does with once he gets his rib tire.
You know, we saw that Jane ult in a 3v5 situation. Maybe not what some people think is ideal, but it did force the DPS ult to come out from high point. So it did still prove to be effective. Kind of feels like there's not too much pressure on the high point members in the back. It feels like supports are just able to sit back, kind of.
For the most part, they're just sitting there poking at the Ramatra. I think if we want to find any hope here, we need to coordinate our DPS to both move over into the high ground, get some space over for our Ramatra to go in and just start beating down on the Sigma. And especially with high points teams split up like this, I don't see how we can land a good Ramatra ult. Oh, beat comes down. We're just pressing W down to the last 30 seconds. Grognog and Jing both go down.
Not looking good for PFW. Let's see what the player can do here. Absolutely nothing. 5 seconds left for PFW.
It's not looking like we can get a touch.
You know, unfortunately, the player not able to 1v5.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. That being said, it is still winnable.
Yeah. Game is not over.
And we saw PFW just do this. Forced to play defense on that overtime. Not even allowed to give High Point 1 tick of that point. What did they do? Put up a stone wall on defense. And that's what we have to do here.
I mean, it's going to be difficult for High Point to move through here. We can use that same map geometry to our advantage. That high ground, very oppressive. Similar to second point on Eichenwald.
I mean...
XX Gabe Newell.
I mean, Gabe Newell. I have to call you out. I mean, what is going on? Are we playing or are we not playing? I mean, I understand Overwatch, right? Do we want to play Overwatch? Do we not? I'm not sure. But I think we need to make a decision, right? That being said, 30 seconds before we either have the beginning of the end or the beginning of a new beginning.
I think the beginning of a new beginning sounds better. See both teams fighting very hard. I would love to see the series go further.
This has been kind of a long series, but like it has the potential to be even longer. Like we could still have 3 more PFW wins incoming, or it could end here in a couple minutes.
Who knows, maybe throw a couple more draws in there.
Grognog on the Ramatra.
It's looking a little bit difficult to hold this one just because it's not even to the end of the point. It's looking to be at the second corner. You're going to have to hold pretty close here. Tracer looking for that off angle again, and we find the pick on the Sigma.
Absolutely huge for momentum right there.
I couldn't agree more. Grognog just showing that he is here, and he is not going to let this push any farther.
And just PFW players here, the player and our support just letting the Tracer know that we know they're there. Cannot let the Tracer go unchecked here. Have to be putting pressure on the Tracer.
Another missed rock, so now we're going to get more pressure on the Sigma. Force out both abilities out.
You see Grognar just playing the payload for cover just so well right there.
Worst side of cover there, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal.
Tracer goes down, and that's what exactly what I'm talking about. Just trying to get a pick on the Tracer makes it so much easier to play as a team. Now High Point backs up.
High Point's looking to reconsider their plan of attack here. Diverting more resources to the right, and Grognog goes down.
I'm not exactly sure what happened there, to be honest.
Me neither. Looks like he tried to take a fight in the right corner, but got caught out by both DPS. Grognog on the ball, trying to get one last touch.
Is able to reach it. Just gonna have to try to stay alive. Their Sigma does go down, so PFW definitely still a chance here. The ult.
That Emreal, fair and balanced character, as one might call it.
That ult just
Needs a nerf to the ground.
I'm gonna have to agree.
We close out the series like that, 3-0 for High Point University.
I gotta say, it kind of reminds me of last series that we played last week. Just very competitive, very close matches. We won 3-0 that first series last week, lost 0-3, and we are here again. So we do go down 0-3 with a draw, of course. Don't forget the draw.
They're still next week. I mean, obviously, we're still here.
We are still here, and our playoff chances are not gone at all. We're 2-2. We'll be fighting for some decent seeding next week. Last regular season week for Overwatch, and we might have Macros in. Macros, are you excited?
I mean, I'm here to play.
What are you going to bring to the team that is going to help, other than, you know, not just your ability to play tank? Or you can, I mean, you can include the in game and out of game.
So in game, I would like to obviously bring a different champion pool. I do like going more into the dive heavy comps. I think that is definitely what I excel at.
Okay.
And out of game, I don't know. I think that our team has it all. We just need to, you know, reel it back a little bit, play into each other's advantages a little bit more, and then we'll be fine.
Okay.
I think that's all that we need. It's a minor adjustment.
Well, we at PFW Esports are fully confident in your ability. I want you to know that. I'm excited to see what you're able to do. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you tuning in. Unfortunately, Overwatch could not get the win tonight, but League of Legends and Rocket League tomorrow will absolutely be getting wins, so you should tune in for that. And we will see you tomorrow.
Adios.